Hi guys, and welcome back to Leslie Through the Looking Glass. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Leslie. For my returning viewers, as always, thank you so much for coming back to support my channel. It really means so much. Alright guys, we are back with another giveaway entry video. Today we're going to be talking about Hollywood Studios. I looked at my little map with me for my cheat sheet. This is one that also I probably cannot be super accurate with because I have not been there in so long. I've never seen any of Toy Story Land or the Star Wars stuff. So I'm just going to talk about my favorites. And then this is where I will depend on you to give me your tips, tricks, and favorites for Hollywood Studios, which in all honesty will always be MGM to me, but that's okay. So Hollywood Studios does, however, have one of my very most favorite rides, which is, of course, Tower of Terror. That is hands down one of my top three rides. It is pretty much tied with Haunted Mansion for number one. It also used to be the home of my other most favorite ride that they got rid of, and I'm still salty about it. And I don't think, no matter how good Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway is, I don't think it will ever be as great as it could be to me because they got rid of Great Movie Ride, which I think is one of the best rides that ever existed at Disney World. And I think they could have updated it or, added to it instead of getting rid of it. I'm still a little bit salty, if you cannot tell. As far as rides go, I do, of course, also love Rock and Roller Coaster. That is a super fun ride. But other than that, there's not too many rides that I've experienced there. Most of the rides are newer. Star Tours, if I'm doing a top 5 of rides, Star Tours is up there. I love that ride. And it's super nostalgic to me because that was one of, the rides we did all the time. I'm glad to see on my map because I'm trying to think if there's anything else. That's really it. Those are really the only rides I've done that are current. Shows, I love all of the shows that have ever been at Hollywood Studios. Muppet Vision 3D is one of my favorites. I love Indiana Jones. I love the Beauty and the Beast show. I haven't seen Frozen stage show there. That was way after my time. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. So really, that's all. I'm just double checking this. I think those are all the things I'm familiar with. So it will be a very different experience because I haven't seen any of the other stuff. Very excited about Toy Story Land. I think it looks super fun. I love the theming of it. Amelia really likes Toy Story, so I think she'll love that. Star Wars, I'm probably gonna make a lot of you mad and be cringing right now. Not a Star Wars person. I've seen the original 3 movies. I've never seen any other of the films or shows. I was going to try to watch some before we leave, but I just don't see it happening, or not very much of it. But I am super excited to just walk through and see it because of the theming. And I've heard the rides, whether or not you're a Star Wars fan, are still very cool with the technology and everything. So we'll see if we get on those. But yeah, the one thing I'm most excited about Hollywood Studios, and the thing that makes me sad, is they have the dining I am most excited for. I could eat 7 meals at Hollywood Studios, to be quite honest. The one thing that they have that is very specific to our situation that I'm super excited about is Hollywood and Vine. I've never eaten there, but they do character meals there, and their breakfast meal is the Disney Junior characters. So Vampirina, Doc McStuffins, and Fancy Nancy, and I think Goofy is there in the morning as well, which is kind of random, but fun and fits well with all those kind of characters, I feel like. Amelia's super into all of them. Right now, we are watching Vampirina nonstop. Before that was Doc McStuffins, and before that was Fancy Nancy. So I think that will be such a fun meal. As of now, I think that's the only character meal we're doing, because there's so many opportunities to meet other characters in the park, and she doesn't have super favorites outside of those Disney Junior friends that are significant. So we'll meet other characters in the park, of course, but I think that's going to be our only character thing. And I'm really excited about that because I think that's going to be so cool for her. Other than that, I know they have like a Disney Junior Play and Dance where they have like a little dance party for the kids, so that would be super fun for her. She's really into dancing and all of those characters, so I'm sure she would love it. I've heard great things about Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Like I said, that one hurts my heart. Food wise, though, what else? I love the Hollywood Brown Derby. We're not planning on eating there this trip, but I love Hollywood Brown Derby. At least I did last time I was there. We went often though on our trips. That was one of our staples there. I also adore sci-fi. I understand that the food is not like anything crazy exciting. It's like your regular diner food. But the theming of that restaurant to me is so fun, and I have such good memories there. And I think it's so unique. I think that kids would love it. If they know what the drive-in is, even if they don't know what a drive-in is, I think it would be fun. I think it's cool because we actually have a drive-in theater by us. So I think it's super fun. I know people love 50s Primetime. We ate there once or twice. I don't remember much about it. I know Baseline Tap is supposed to be a really cool spot. Olga's Cantina, also cool. I didn't feel like that fit in great with what we had going on. I've heard good things about quick service there, Woody's Lunchbox, stuff like that. Pizza Rizzo I heard was good. So tons of dining options there. I kind of wish they were more spread out, to be quite honest. But my goal is sci-fi and the Hollywood and Vine. I feel like 2 sit-downs is kind of a lot, but there's so many good choices there. So that's kind of my thought process, a breakfast and then like a later dinner. The tricky part will just be about filling our day and working the Genie Pluses so that they're not hopefully waiting in 10,000 lines that are hours upon hours. Slinky Dog I know gets outrageous. Tower of Terror gets outrageous, especially right now they're doing updates and they only have half of the ride going at once right now. I'm hoping maybe by the time we go, the whole thing will be running, but I know both the rides in Star Wars are super long wait times typically, so that's my only concern about Hollywood Studios, is the amount of wait times for the like big things there. But there's also lots of shows to fill in too, so when you're waiting for Genie Pluses, there's a lot of like filler things you can do kind of without having to wait as long as the show's getting close to starting. So I'm hoping that will work out in our favor. But I want to know in the comments down below, what's your favorite thing at Hollywood Studios? What would you be most excited to try if you haven't been there, or any tips or tricks you have for navigating that park? If you've been recently and done Genie Plus, what you would recommend snagging first, that kind of thing. I know typically people are either team Slinky Dog or team Tower of Terror. I think that's one park that rope drop is probably pretty important, and using the extra half hour early that we'll get in being on site. And getting there so maybe we can like go straight to Slinky Dog and do those things and snag a fast pass or Genie Plus for Tower of Terror. I don't know. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. All the opinions. Ooh. I am so sorry, you guys. I was on vacation the last few days, and today did a little bit of like weeding and stuff outside, and it's 1,000,000,000 degrees out, and then spent most of the afternoon cleaning out my closet and purging and getting rid of stuff and trying to organize. So I'm exhausted. But yeah, so today is all about Hollywood Studios. Give me all the information. And then this was our third park. I've already done Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, so if you're new to this giveaway, what I'm doing is taking all the comments with tips and tricks and entering them in a drawing before we go on our trip, so I can touch base with whoever the winner is and finding something cool that fits their likes from the park. Nothing extravagant, but like a pin, a really cool pin, some, you know, if you're a stationary person and you want some pens, or you know, just something cool but unique to you and the things that you enjoy, I want to get something fun for you that, you know, is specific to your likes. So make sure you go back. I think the Magic Kingdom video is the video I laid out all the rules. I'll link it down below. Oh god, sorry guys. Now I can't stop yawning. I will link that down below for you guys. But yeah, that's it. So make sure if you haven't entered in the other videos, you go back and enter so you get all your things. I think I'm actually going to be putting up an Instagram post shortly. So when I do that, I will give bonus entries on that post. So if you're not already following me on Instagram, make sure you do that as well. And then I will have 2 more videos to get entries. Next up will be Epcot, and then I'm going to do like packing list or packing video of some things that I've picked up that I've been told were must-haves and things to get ahead of time. And then ask you guys if there's anything I'm missing or should remember so that I don't forget anything and regret my packing list. I hope you guys have a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed me talking about Hollywood Studios a little bit today and just kind of what I'm looking forward to and what I know and don't know about Hollywood Studios, and give me all the tips and tricks in the comments down below. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to my channel to be eligible for the giveaway, and helping us out with thumbs ups, likes, subscribes, and turning on the notifications help little channels like mine grow and get seen, so we appreciate it very much. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you Monday with Mental Health Monday. Bye guys!